Wow, you're welcome to TMG. You may be seated. God bless you. Today, I'll be teaching you spiritual growth. But there's no way you can grow without knowing the laws. So today, I'll start by teaching you spiritual laws. It's good you know there are laws. But there's no way you can grow without knowing the laws. 1 Corinthians 13 verse 11. When I was a child, I taught as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. So the child has not grown. You must strive to grow. As an individual, you must grow in life. Life is dynamic. Life is not static. In other words, life is moving. You ought to move. Some persons even move faster than life. Why some are slow? They don't even know what they are doing. Why some they know, but they don't want to grow. That I don't understand. Spiritual growth. So you must strive to grow. But today, without taking your time, I'll be teaching you spiritual laws. Spiritual laws. We have so many laws in the spirit realm. We have different laws. We have the law of focus. The law of focus is a law. To stay focused is a law. The law of focus. Some of you, your problem is you are unstable. You are not focused. You are unstable. In every area, you are unstable. It's a law. The law of focus. When God was training me, this is the first one He taught me. And on this law, He taught me on Matthew 6 verse 22. The light of the body is the eye. And if therefore the eye be single, the whole body shall be full of light. When God was training me, this is one of the first things He taught me, how to be focused. It's a law. Some of you are not focused at all. Today, you are an engineer. Tomorrow, you are a businessman. Next tomorrow, you are a medical doctor. Another day, you are not focused. The law of focus. It's a law. There's so many of them. We have the law of timing and direction. We have the law of sacrifice. We have the law of righteousness. The law of righteousness. The law of righteousness. The law of retribution. The law of sin. The law of retribution. Oh man, don't be deceived. It's what you sow, you shall reap. That is retribution. Some people call it law of karma. But grace conquers it to an extent. But the law is still there. It's not fully wiped out. God trained me in these things. There are many, but today I will be teaching you spiritual authority, spiritual coverage. It's a law. Spiritual coverage, spiritual authority, the power that is covering you. There are some of you in the spirit realm, it's ancestral powers that are covering you. It's the coverage, it's your protection, ancestral power. The brother told me he went to see his father and with his son, and the father was turning native drink on the ground, praying to his ancestors, and he gave to him drink, and he said, "No, I cannot drink it, sir." And the father said, "Give it to your son." He said, "No, my son is a Christian." You know what the father did? The father touched the drink on the ground that he has already turned and used it to touch the boy's head. What is the old man trying to do? He's trying to cover the child with that same power. Not that he's a wizard. It's his belief. He believed that their ancestral powers are strong and they are able to protect his children because he does not know God. That is his God that he knows. So I cannot blame him. He's acting in ignorance. He so much believes in the ancestral powers. Spiritual coverage. So he's trying to protect the children with that power. There are many of you here, you are here, or you are watching all over the world. Someone is protecting you wrongly. Someone goes to the shrine with your pictures, with your name, to protect you, not just to destroy you. It could be your mom, it could be your sister, it could be your dad, it could be a brother, it could even be your husband. It's trying to protect you. And when you go to some places, they say, we saw your picture in the shrine. It's not all of it that were bad. Because the intention, the motive behind it might not be evil. But he does not know he's destroying you because devils don't do good. They only know how to do evil. So what is your protection? What is protecting you? Say food for thought. What power is covering you? What is your protection? For the past 2 weeks, for about 3 Sundays now, we've been going through attack. Near-death experiences. There are more than 12 now. Very many. Near-death experiences. You heard the testimony of the brother that had an accident and people injured. Nothing happened to him. We've seen many like this in Omoghene before. I went to the scene. People were cursing me. Yes, there's a young man that is playing guitar here. Had an accident. The vehicle somersaulted 3 years or 4 years ago in Omoghene. People died. But 5 of them that are playing here, they were here just now. All of them. They were in the vehicle. And the vehicle somersaulted, flew from one part of the Port Harcourt Expressway to the other part. That is to say the vehicle crossed the pavement. They don't know how the vehicle spin across the pavement to the other part and hit another vehicle, killed someone, destroyed a lot. But nothing happened to the 5 of them. They were 5. They came out unscathed. No scratch, no blood, no injury. I got there that very night and people were abusing me from afar. Why is it that they didn't die? What did you do? This man of God, only God knows what they do. They don't kill innocent people. If people know they die. The brother just gave a testimony how he was involved in a keke accident yesterday or some days ago, day before yesterday, and the thing somersaulted. He saw himself on top of it. Nothing happened, no scratch. Even the bread he carried, nothing happened. Bread. The bread is carrying. Bread. Nothing happened to the bread. He was able to carry his bread. Nothing happened. The protection even protected his goods that he's carrying and his bread. Bread. Nothing happened. But people injured. Is it really ordinary? Is it mistake or luck? Are you sure it's luck? We've had, last Sunday we had like 4 or 3, if not even 5 of them. We have been under attack. Serious attack. These are the ones we saw that happened. What about the ones that came that God delivered you from that didn't happen? Armed robbers trying to shoot you. They didn't even know. They wanted to block the road and you were the one coming and somehow they just let this one go. You didn't even know. Spiritual coverage. The power that is covering you. What is covering you? What is protecting you? About 8 years ago, we were running this church in Omoghene. And the pastor, one of my pastors then, brought a sister from Warri to the church. Then we were in Omoghene. An elderly lady with her grown-up daughter. Her daughter should be in her early 30s. And they just started coming for like 2-3 weeks. And one day I was told that both of them died. I said, how? Cannot happen. What happened? I was even disappointed. I said, you could not even tell me. I was with her some days ago. Why didn't you tell me she's going to die? Why? I was angry. You know what killed her daughter? Generator. They put on the generator in their balcony outside. And you know you will always use the fume, the exhaust to face outside. But some of those funny generators, as they are working, they will be dancing. The generator now dance around and use the fume to face the door. So the smoke of the generator was just entering the parlor, from the parlor to the room. They slept like that. They didn't wake up. I never knew it's that terrible. I was angry, offended at the Holy Spirit. And the Lord said, son, why are you angry? They are not under your grace. I said, what? He said, they are not under your grace. I could not protect them. I was heartbroken. I said, but she has been coming now. She's been coming for like 3 days, 3 weeks. Then we used to have 2 services. She has attended like more than 10 services. Why? He said, I don't feel bad. You are not under your grace. I calmed down. I said, really? So they are not under this grace? But that lady, she believed, or said she just believed. She does not believe in you yet. So for the grace to work, to cover you, you must believe and believe enough in the man of God, in the carrier of the grace. You know, we have different kind of men of God. It's not every man of God that has grace. In short, if 100 men of God are standing, the ones that has their own personal grace are not more than 3 out of 100. Churches are everywhere now, any corner, churches. There's no street you will not see like 2, 3, 5 churches. Some are even 100. So men of God are very many. A carrier of grace is rare. Very rare. Many know that they don't have grace, but their grace is under another man of God. It's under another man, right? Your grace is under Babalola, it's under Bishop so and so, it's under men of God that are carrying their own grace are not common. Very, very rare. Do you know how you know these people that does not have their own grace? They always refer to their mentor. They refer to that person. Always. When they meet serious trouble, they will refer to that person instantly. How many pastors under me? All over. I have some in Bayelsa, in Warri, in Benin. Some, after their service, they will watch this service. They will follow. And when they have trouble, they will call my name and connect my grace. So they tap from a higher grace. We have many, many men of God like that. You might not know. But the point is, how can this grace cover you? How? You might be coming to this church for 10 months and the grace is not covering you yet. It has not. All those accidents they are having may happen to you. We will know whether the grace they cover you. We'll know. That is the truth. There's a brother that is here, came from Warri. We did a program, or before the program, the Grace for Word conference, he gave his vehicle to a mechanic or a sprayer. As the sprayer was going with his family, he somersaulted with the vehicle in Omoghene. And I was told, I didn't bother to call him. Didn't answer him. He is married with wife and children. The other person he gave the vehicle to that somersaulted with the vehicle in Omoghene has a wife and a child. And they were all leaving the church. This one gave the vehicle, said, take, try to fix my vehicle or bring it tomorrow. Another person will take me and my family home. And that one drove the vehicle. We didn't know how he drove. But somehow he crashed with another vehicle and somersaulted. When I was told, I was just thanking God. Because if it had been him, who knew what would have happened? Who knew what would have happened? Maybe he would have even died. And God averted it to someone else, knowing that person nothing will happen. Do you know nothing happened to him? The one that drove the vehicle. I cited him just now when I was coming. Nothing happened to him. Nothing happened to the wife. The wife just had a little child. Nothing happened to the child. But the vehicle was destroyed, heavily damaged. I was just thanking God. We don't rest. We don't play. We don't have time for ourselves and our families. It's just prayers. Last night, in the evening, we discovered we're under attack, massive attack. And I sent a message around to all my pastors and evangelists. I said, we have an emergency prayer, compulsory prayers this night. Please come. Many of them did not come. I felt bad. They won't kill us. So if you say go die, now you will first die. You know, now me carry the grace. So now you will first die. If they bring gun, they shoot now. Now you go, they'll first shoot. You be pastor. I can't call you now. Come, more pray. They won't kill us. More pray. You not agree, come. I'll be saying you not get moto. You saw the message around 9. You saw it. You know the thing about WhatsApp? As at the time you read the message, there is a place I will check. I will see it. He read the message by 9:17. If you like, lie. The computer not the lie. If you say, I didn't see it, I slept off. And you saw it, I saw it, that you saw it. And I came by 12, I didn't see you. You don't yet say I get accident once. Me and you don't get accident. I'm the carrier of the grace. Oh, you don't know. Come, let's pray. You say no. But thank God, many came. We prayed here till daybreak. There's nowhere we didn't pray. We prayed at the gate. We prayed at the highway. We prayed at the back. We prayed around till daybreak. Put your hands together for my pastors. God cherish serious-minded people. Your coverage is your protection, guidance, and support. Power protecting you, power guiding you, power directing you. I said there's law, spiritual law of timing and direction. I will teach that another time, right? Today I'm teaching spiritual coverage, right? I want you to turn Bibles to Psalm 91 verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall, can we read together? 1, 2, go. Again. Again. The next verse. The next one. Go ahead. You see the cover? Again. Again. The next verse. Again, I shall not be afraid. Terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by. The next verse, nor for the pestilence that walketh in, nor for the destruction. The next verse. They shall not come near me. The next verse. Only with my eyes. Just hold on here. You can keep reading it on and on because of time. Psalm 91, you write it down. Psalm 91, all true. You need to read it. It's one of the best in the whole of the Bible. It's the psalm of protection. Your protection. What is protecting you? If you look at some persons, you will see this their hand. You see Bishop Oyedipo's hands bracelet. Prophet Jeremiah's hands. Prophet T.B. Joshua's own. Prophet Babalola's own is on the waist. Prophet, what is wrong with you? That is spiritual confusion. It's confusion. It does not work like that. It does not work like that. You can't. You cannot collate all the powerful men of God and you hold their bracelets. You walk like this with it. All their grace is childish. It's foolishness. It does not work like that. You just hold one and believe in it and connect it. The grace that is covering you. 2 Chronicles 20, verse 20. And they rose early in the morning and went forth into the wilderness of Tekoa. And as they went forth, Jehoshaphat stood and said, Hear me, O Judah, and ye inhabitants of Jerusalem, believe in the Lord your God, so shall ye be established. Believe in his prophets, so shall ye prosper. Be established. Be established. That is the protection. Be established. Don't be on focus. Today you are there, tomorrow you are here, next tomorrow you are this, the other day you are a member of Sele, another day again you are a Catholic, another day you are an Anglican, another day a certain church is reigning somewhere in Okwokoko. That is where you are now. You are an elder. Within 2 months you are in another church in Saple, you are burning candles. Be established. One of the ways to make the grace work for you is to establish yourself on that very grace. It might not even be in TMG, it could be anywhere you choose. But establish yourself. How? Believe. Before you will establish yourself, it means you have believed, right? But establish yourself. How do you establish yourself? How? By doing whatever they do in it. That's how you establish yourself. Firstly, is by tithing, by giving, by your commitment. You increase your commitment. You want the grace to work for you, you increase it. Life is easy now. Okay, you are under attack or you are not even under attack. What does it take to go to YouTube on your TV? Your smart TV. You put on your hotspot, go to YouTube, watch the service. It's a way of establishing yourself. Watch the service. You can fast forward and rewind to anywhere you want and watch it. You listen. One is to watch. One is to stay focused. I told you the law of focus. Instability is what devil used to get us the most. You might be praying, and the prayer is working, but the prayer has not been working for you. You know why? Because when people are praying in church here, you are not focused. You are not focused. So it cannot work for you. While prayers, they are praying. You just remember your landlady. Say, hey, this woman, as I'm going now, is going to. It's devil, so it's devils. Devil is very smart. You know, the church undermined the devil that we have defeated the devil. It's under my feet. Mash the devil. Devils are very smart. They are smart. The Bible said, the children of darkness are smarter than the children of light. So how did it get under your feet? For that day now. Devils are smart. Now you are praying. Even now I'm teaching now. If you go around, you see some person, they are on Facebook. What are they watching? Some are even watching porn. We have seen it before. We've seen it before in this church. Not quite long. A married sister watching porn. Our service is going on. We've seen a lot. Some on TikTok, they are laughing. They are laughing. And I'm teaching. They are laughing. There are times we are praying, you see some, they focus. You see them, they are praying. After a while, you are not focused. That's why it does not work for you. Because you are not smart. Devils could get you easily. They love focus. But today is spiritual coverage. I'm going to get to that. And there are a lot to teach you, a lot to learn, right? The Bible said, Jesus said, he that has ear, let him. Hosea 12 verse 13. Hosea 12 verse 13. And by a prophet the Lord brought Israel out of Egypt. And by a prophet was he preserved. One thing is to be delivered. You know, most of you, what you don't want, what you just need is deliverance. Prophet, pray for me so that things will work for me. Pray for me. It's deliverance. One is deliverance. Another one is preservation. Preservation. If you are delivered and you are not protected, those powers will still come again and catch you, lock you up again. So it does not make sense. If there is deliverance and there is no protection, it does not make sense. By the prophet, God brought out Israel out of Egypt. And by the prophet, God preserved them. To preserve, that is the cover, the coverage. Spiritual coverage. Spiritual coverage. I want to digress a bit. Another set of persons that has authority over you is good to also teach you. Beside the church that is covering you, there are other set of persons in your life that has power over you. They are very powerful over you. One of these persons that is very powerful over you is your parents. Write it down. Your parents. Your parents has so much power over you. Your parents, your mother, your father, they have power over you. Have you been taking good care of them? When last you sent your dad money? 10,000 is something. 50,000 is something. When last you called up your father? Hello, Dad, how are you? When last you did that? Your mom, when last you called her up? No wonder things hard for you. He does not have to be a wish first. If your parents are angry with you, any one of them, you are in trouble. You are in serious trouble. In short, I call it gross trouble. Your parents, they are power. We have some very terrible parents. We have some parents that are more than wishes. We have some parents that might not love you, love your siblings, so he hated you. Yes. But your parent is your parent. You cannot change it. Your dad or your mom might not be perfect. How have you been taking care of your parents? Do you care for them? Or you are waiting for them to die, then you throw a big obituary. Hey, obituary. You know, some of you go to some funny places and you meet some funny people that will tell you, your mother is a wish. Even if it's true that your mother is a witch, she's your mother. She did not kill you. She killed you. Now you've turned a man. It's now you realize she's a witch. She not kill you. You don't get sense. You know the think. The person not kill you. Till you grow. You now went to school. You came back. You are not a man or a woman. Somebody is not telling you that your mother is a witch. You now believe that person and deserted your own mother. Is it not foolishness? Okay? What of if that prophecy is false? What if it's a lie? Or the person could not understand the prophecy? There are times, I'm a prophet. There are times, besides seeing the person in the coven, some prophet could just see the power coming from your mother's direction. That does not mean it's your mom. It could mean power in her family. We call it mother's house. Mother's house means powers that is fighting you from your mother's side. That power also fought your mom. Fought all her siblings. Then the person could not interpret it well and tells you your mother is the witch that is making you to go through the failures. There are some of you that always believe foolish prophecies and you have destroyed yourself. What if your mom is not a witch? And she has been suffering. Take good care of your parents. Call them up. Do I have anyone that has called his father this month? You have called your dad. Your dad is alive. Or your mom. You have called her up this month. You see the church? Very few people. Very, very few. You are living with your mom. Why are you raising your hand now? You are at her day house. You raise your hand. You stay with your mother. You still there your mama's house. You are still a bomb boy. I'm talking about people that are living alone now. How many times and your parents are alive? When did you call her last? If you have sent your mom or your dad money this month, March, let me see your hand. You sent your parents money. Can you put your hands together for them? Don't feel they have. Even if it's 5,000, just send. They enjoy it. The way they enjoy it is different. This one is coming from my daughter. Oh, thank God. God will bless her. It makes them to have good thoughts towards you. And it's a boost. It will make things easier for you. Get sense. Get sense. Get sense. He said, wisdom is the principal thing. Get it, get it. Get wisdom, get it. Be smart. You don't care about your parents. It will affect you. If you like, come join me, turn to a prayer warrior. It will not work. Care for your parents, please. Even if you went to the coven, you now saw your father in the coven dancing, using human bones to do with stick. Still give him money. Because your father, it's not easy to father you. You that was so stubborn that time, now you have grown up. You don't know the sacrifice they went through to get you to where you are. Don't listen to those fake prophecies from native doctors and pastors condemning your parents. Your parents has power over you. The next line of people that have authority over you is your bloodline. Your bloodline. Write it down. Spiritual authority, spiritual coverage, your bloodline. What is your bloodline? Your brother, your sister. They have power. They get power. See, in the spirit realm, if your brother is holding a gun, spiritually, the same capacity, the same type of gun, your friend is then holding the same gun. Both of them now shoot you. Your brother's son will burst through you. That your friend will go injure you. It's a parable. Your bloodline, they have power over you. They have power. If they do anything against you, it will likely work. Because it's your blood. That's why the Bible said, a man's enemies are members of his. Not that your household people are the witches. No. If they do anything, it will work. Except you are very powerful. Except you are very powerful and you are very clean. If you watch your life carefully, you will see that you're always quarreling with your siblings. You know why? It's the devils that are doing it. Especially those of you that have grown. You are not a married woman. You have your own children. Your own sister. You both of you might not be likely doing well anymore. Before, you people used to be close. Now you people are no more close. It's the devils that are doing it. So that you hate each other. Now, negative thoughts coming from you, coming from her, both of you are destroying yourselves. Spiritually, you don't know. That's what the devil wants. I don't know if you are understanding me at all. Do everything to relate well with your family, especially your brother, your sister. It does not mean you go to their houses to eat, but avoid quarrel. Are you still here? Do your best to avoid quarrel. Avoid it. Avoid it. Do everything to her. There are some that you cannot relate with. Some are demons. Some, no matter how you try to make peace, devil, you avoid them peacefully. Not be quarrel, but day your day, I day my day, peacefully. Not quarrel. I don't have any brother that will remember and that will be angry. No. I have brothers I don't cross. Same mother, same father. I don't cross. We don't cross paths. Everybody, they mind the business. But I don't hate them. I'm not angry with them. I just avoid them. So don't quarrel with your siblings. Don't be pointing hands at them. This one I wish. Now this one they fight me. No. Don't do it. It's a ploy of the devil to destroy the family and to destroy you. The last set of people that have power over you are the family tree. The family tree, but it's not strong. Your relatives, your cousins, the family relatives, they also have power over you. But the persons that are more powerful are your parents. The next following them are your siblings. Many years ago when I was starting this ministry new, I would see a setting of my brother. The guy is not clean. I would see him attacking me. And most times he would beat me up. I would feel bad. They hold me. Why? The Lord now came. He said, you see, it's your brother. All these things I'm teaching you is what God taught me. I didn't learn it from any Bible school. No pastor taught me. It's what God, one-on-one with God. I know you have not met any man of God that tells you this before. And God taught me, He now brought me through experience. I will see my brother, he will beat me up. I'll say, why is it like that? Spiritually, the Lord will say, it's your brother. He has power over you. And he has been in the other side for long. So he has experience to deal with you. I said, what do I do? He said, grow. Grow. Do you know I now grew? I grow. If I see them, see beating. I now grew. Before it was not like this. They would beat me up. But now I've grown. Grown. You see why I said spiritual growth? It's a process. You sleep, they press you the night. Jesus. You are still growing. Grow. I used to be like that. You will grow to where they cannot press you anymore. If they get close to you, they will be shaking. You grow to that level. Strive for perfection. Grow. You have not grown. You want sleep in the night, you drink Red Label, sleep. Why they not press you? They go press down your neck. You are living with a woman in the house. You never pay her bride price. You never pay her bride price. Why they not get you? They go get you. Or you don't know their laws. They are spiritual laws. There are very many. Spiritual coverage goes with discernment. Okay, I told you yesterday night, I saw attack. In the past 3 weeks, we have been praying because we discovered there's an attack. See, faith is not enough. Just coming up that I have faith. Yeah. No, it's not enough. It goes beyond faith. Discernment must be there also. You know what they call discernment? Your ability to see far and to see what is coming. Now, this thing that is coming. Oh, this is death. Let's stop it. Somebody must be somewhere praying for you. That is the coverage, spiritual coverage. And the person must have that ability and capacity, the mandate to do so for you. And the person must also have the spiritual enablement. That is to say, he's not alone. He has divine powers, angels are with this person, also protecting you. Say grace. Now, before I go, how can you make this grace to cover you? How? I said one is to establish yourself in the grace. How? One, by tithing, by giving. The Bible said where your money is, there will your heart be. Why God choose to design the church so that the people will be giving to the church? Because where you put your money, your heart will be there. It says it's in the Bible. Where your money is, there will your heart be. If you are not putting your money in it, your heart cannot be in it. Why do you have to pay a bride price for a woman and spend money for a woman? They want you to love her. Hence the condition. You were conditioned to value her, to know her worth. So if you are the type that is always slapping and you know you borrowed money from cooperative to do the marriage, if you want to slap again, you remember the trouble you went through. How they used you to sit on the ground in Kokori. How you butu for all the people and butu for all the goats. Before they started the marriage process, you will withdraw your hand. But if they just gave her to you free, you will dump her and look for another free one. Am I making sense at all? So most times, God brought condition. You must, commitment. You must do this. You must tithe. You must give. You must. Otherwise you wonder, why all this condition? Is to draw you closer to God. Because without it, you cannot be close to God. You cannot. So to make the grace work for you, you must be actively participating in everything we do. You must be active. You can't be at home and you are saying, the grace is covering me. No. Above all, you must physically participate in what we do. Apart from believing and having faith, faith is not enough. You must practically, actively participate in what we do. Like coming to church. If they are dancing, you dance. They are clapping, you clap. They are giving, you give. They want to give an offering. You dip your hands in your pocket. You just look for any money. Where's there? Where's there? And bring any money now. Is there no 15 naira there? 100 naira. Bring that 500 naira, Joe. Just drop it. You might drop a 500 naira offering. Somebody could drop a 50 naira offering. And that person's soul is accepted than yours. Because the person, the manner at which and the condition at which the person is giving it. Okay, for instance, I just have 100 naira home and abroad. And I'm in church. And they want to give offering. And I could give 20 naira. And I know there's nothing in this world 20 naira could buy. Okay, this is my 1,000 naira that I have. I need 500 to go home. Let me give 500 as my offering. Then you have 50 million in your account. And you came to church and you gave 2,000 as your offering. Are they the same people? They are not. One gave it all. There are some persons that are in this church now. They will give everything they have and go home. They don't even know how they will go home. They will just get into the bus or get into their vehicle and drive home. Do you think they are fools? You feel they are fools? They are not. It's to make the grace to work. There's what they call entreatment. It's a Bible word. Entreat, to entreat or entreat. It's a biblical word. To entreat means to make God do something. That is to entreat. I taught you about Isaac. How he discovered his wife is also barren. And Isaac entreated God. In that Genesis 21, 22, 23. Isaac entreated God. And God gave him twins. So to entreat is what Abraham failed to do. That was why he waited so many years. Because Abraham was a man of faith, but he was not smart. But his son Isaac was smarter. He was able to work on God to do it in 5 years, while the father waited 50 years. But the son was able to make it work in 5 years because he's smart. There's what the politicians call lobby. It's not bribery, but it's lobby. But you know that lobby is worse than bribery. It's worse than bribe now, or you don't know. Lobby and bribe is the same thing, but they call it lobby. Now I can just buy you a Jeep. As I take this Jeep. You now say, you give me Jeep. Say, yes, yes. Just take it. PDP, PDP, PDP. You say, hey, they gave me Jeep. Hallelujah. One day they will come. Say, see, that your full Bakiama community. I don't want you to miss any vote. Make sure you bring everybody's vote. You are in trouble now. You will do everything to, you understand? Because they hold you. You don't already shop, wash mats. So you must pay. To entreat is different from lobby. It's a means of bending God to do even what he does not want to do. That is to entreat. At times you can entreat God with your offering, with your tithes. Okay, just imagine I come to your house. TMG's calendar is not in your house. Are you sure the grace will really work for you? You are not a member of TMG. There are many of you here, the calendar is not in your house. You are not a member of TMG. The grace cannot work for you. You don't remember now, right? Now, Rich Road, calendar is not in my house. It's not in your house. So the grace cannot work for you. Get our materials in your house. Get them. Get the oil, get the water, get the sticker. Stick it everywhere. Get the calendar. The Bible says, they that know their God shall be strong and do. They that know their God shall be strong and do. So you have to know God enough for him to cover you. Are you still here? You must know God enough for him to cover you. So what grace is covering you? Can you people stand up? So what is covering you? What is covering you? Tell us which grace is covering you. Is it Babalola soon? Or is Saint Akpata? Tell us the grace that is covering you. What is covering you? Grace of God. Okay? The grace of God. Okay? Depends. Oloku is a God. Opikpopo is a God. So any one of them are gods. Is that not true? Even the Bible says, ye are gods. So you are also a God. Knowledge is very important. I want to pray for you. Are you still here? I don't have all day. I want to pray for you. Please, it's good you know the grace that is covering you. He said, those that know their God shall be strong and do. When you know God, you will not be strong. You have known your God, your grace that is covering you. You'll be strong. You are not afraid. You are not discouraged. See, I was praying for the service and the Lord told me, that was yesterday or so. Yesterday. And the Lord told me that your way are open. Your way is open. What devils are using to get you is discouragement. You are discouraged. Don't be discouraged at all. We are men of faith. We are not moved by sight. We are not moved by what we see. We are moved by the word of God. We are moved by faith. The money must come. The marriage must come. The children must come. That is the word of God for you. Stand on it. Don't be discouraged. Your way is open. Don't you be discouraged. Are you still here? Don't be discouraged. See, I'm going to pray for you. I told you I went to the mountain yesterday to pray. And God has showed me what to do for things to work for you. And I'm going to pray it. Go and put my Jesus to test. It must work. It must. All of you should stand up. No time to look time. Spiritual growth. For you to grow, you must know laws. Don't insult your parents. Stop insulting your parents. Stop insulting your... Especially this generation, anything you shout at your father, your mother, leave me. Nonsense, because I came here, I will not come again. Your mother, it's your mother you are insulting. Your mother. Go and beg her. Go and beg her. You insulted your mother. Go and, you should look for what she likes. It could just be suya, point and key. Buy it, drop it, go on your knees and beg her. Go beg her. I don't want you. No, sir, I don't want you. You insulted your father. It does not mean you must do everything they are wanting you to do. You are not a man. You are not a woman. But you know your bounds. Don't insult them. There are ways of saying no without insulting. You talk back at your mom as if she say nobody. You never even marry. Or you don't manage marry. Now you are insulting your father. Your father. You are insulting him. That is what they walk. They cannot walk. They cannot walk. Go and make reconciliation. Reconcile with them. Go and beg them. Even if she be winch, she got to say, I'm a winch. Still give her money. Give her food. Take care of her. If I give her money, things will be worse. I used to be like that. I went to a church in Warri, in Ojagbugbe. You know, I told you all my life, I went to Christ Embassy in Warri. Well, I was in a church in Ojagbugbe, and I told the man of God, things are rough. He said, don't give your mother money. Don't give your mother money. So I stopped giving my mother money. My mother was not suffering in Warri. Even me, I was living in Warri too with my wife. And one day I was driving to Port Harcourt to supply a vehicle. So I branched somewhere in Omoghene, and I saw my mother. I didn't believe I was shocked. I was heartbroken. I said, and I was waiting for someone. I never knew she could be in Omoghene and in that place. And I looked at her, she was passing. I had to follow her. I said, Mama, she not turned. Hey, I wept. I didn't follow her. If you see where she was living, one room, the house full of plenty rats. Terrible house. Be like, we are mad person they stay. My own mother. Because of pastor, I don't want you. I don't want you. You know, when you see us, you think we just fall from heaven. No. We've come a long way. God has trained us. Listen to what I'm telling you. Don't play with your parents. I then took my mother to the front shop. I met a woman that has a store. I said, sister, she is my mother. I'm her last born. Please, whatever she needs, give to her. She likes sardine, all these enjoyments a lot. Please, just call me. I will send the money for you. I dropped my number. I gave her the money I had. I wept. I went to Port Harcourt. On getting to Port Harcourt, the person that wanted to buy the car that has paid money, because I met my mother. When I got there, I said, I don't want to buy again. Go with your car. Go. Bring my money back. I went back to the pastor. The pastor just looked at me. I didn't talk. Just look at me like this. You have gone to see your mother. I said, yes. I said, but my mother was suffering. Didn't answer me again, left. I was angry. I saw my mother suffering. Does she have to die? No. I now went home. I started praying. I was praying. I told my wife, this is my very wife. I started praying. I said, God is using me. Why? Is it because I don't want to do the work of God? I started praying. That night, the Lord showed me, say, you want to see what is troubling you? Say, come, let me show you. He took me to my father's house. Not in the dream, I was praying. It's a vision. I now went to my father's compound. Middle of the compound, it's a very big compound. He said, triple compound, 3 big compound like that. And in the middle, I saw a hole. Say, look at this hole. Right? Say, fire the hole. I say, fire. And something came out, a big snake. 2 big snakes came out. One is like cream color. Another one has scarlet. Plenty color. About 3 snakes left. I fired the snake, very big hole. I fired the snake. They entered the hole again. You know what they did? They throw out bread. Bread. Small, short bread. They were just coming out. They were arranging. And the Lord said, take the bread. Sir, things started working for me again. Things started working. Hey, things started working, oh. I say, you see, now that pastor don't know himself, oh. He does not know how to fight the devil. Let me go and take care of my mother. I went to look for my mother. Rented a house for her in Warri again. Took her from Omoghene to Warri. If I had followed that man of God, my mother would have died, perished like that in abject poverty. And her son is rich. Talking to you, and they warn you, and they tell you, take care of your parents. Your father is living in a rented apartment, and you have built a duplex. Shame on you. Shame. Shame on you. You are a disgrace. It's even better your father did not give birth to you. Your father's house is uncompleted, and you are living in a mansion. Fool. Refuse to be a fool. Take care of your parents. Love them. Send them money. Show them love. Where they are going is not far. My mother has gone. She has died like 4 years now, even 5 years. And she will not come anymore. But I took good care of her. Even after death, she brought water. Say, wash your hand. All my brothers, senior, all of them that are the senior, none that she saw or she met, ask all of them. They will tell her, we'll not see Mama again after she died. How you want to see her? You take care of her. When you see me like this, you this and only prayers. Hand they clean, oh. Hand they clean. Make your hand clean. When they say make hand clean, you should start with your parents. They have power over you. Take care of them. Respect them. Love them. Put your mother on salary. Put your father on salary. Every month you send the money. Send the money. Don't be a fool. Refuse to be a fool. Thank you. Show them love. Where they are going is not far. Cannot be driving a car 25 million. Your mother is living in a rented house. What kind of life are you living? Your phone is 2.7 million. And your mother is living in a rented house. What kind of life are you living? It's not everything that is prayer. Oh. It's not everything that is prayer. There are some things you do. No matter how I pray, the prayer will not work. That was why you see Prophet TB Joshua reconciling families. If you say, I know the cash wish. Not be saying, no, say they be wish. But he knows, say, if he tell you, say they be wish, you not take care of them. And if you not take care of them, your life will scatter. So you saw him, he was reconciling families. He will travel to Ghana, go to Calabar, settling families. You think he was a fool? No man of God like Prophet TB Joshua. Please take care of your parents. Take care of them. Don't allow them to die like this. If they die like this, no prayer in this life will work. Take care of them, please. Are you still here? Some of us, we don't have mother and father anymore. They have died. If I could turn back the hands of time, I would have done it. If my father had been alive, I would not marry one small girl for her. I'm going to take care of her. Buy her one car, give her a driver. Anywhere I want to go, make just they enjoy life. Just they enjoy life. Please take care of your parents. Are you still here? They have power over you. The church that is covering you, protect it. You can't stand somewhere and somebody is talking evil about me and you are under this grace. It means you are a coward. I didn't say fight, but don't take it. You say, hey, and I said the prophet there be, and I said the prophet. And your prophet is not like that. You know, you could not defend him. You want me to come from heaven who can't defend me. Now angel won't come from heaven who can't defend me. It means you are a coward. You are somewhere, somebody is condemning me, and you keep quiet, you are smiling. You are smiling. Be moved by what you see, please. Please, I want you to believe in these prayers. They will work for you. You will marry and enjoy your marriage. You will enjoy your children. You will enjoy good health. You will enjoy money. You will defeat all the devils. All these devils you see now, you will defeat them. You shall see them no more. In the name of Jesus.